cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion.
180. 180 shot. Stop.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No game. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Higgins sent in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Catch left side is made by Higgins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
1-1, ready?
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 11, MT, take.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Down the left sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big play for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 43 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Ball down to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
And it's 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Got. 180.
They bring Chase in motion.
Got.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he will score! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown touchdown. Number 11 on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd and 9.
Kings!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Got a man, it's Ibuka, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 17 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
180! Hey, alert! What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
180! Regular! What's that?
Now Mayfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Hurry! Run!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What's that?
Throwing is Baker. They'll set up the screen to White. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Point it right. 180! What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. Swing this one out to White. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the 21, here's second down and 6.
Run. Fifth. 180. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Singing love from my bass compressor.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
180. Alert.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
180. Hey, alert. Hurry. Regular. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This brought in out past the 20. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go. 12, 180. 11. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Biggs,
Burrow will shovel ahead to the receiver. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Bengals. His 4th TD grab of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 30. So after one, it's the Bengals on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Run. What's up?
On the ground, the goal for Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Set. 180. Real.
I'm coming.
What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Buccaneers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. 180. What is that?
On first down, Burrow complete to ETN. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll take this forward for about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Attack!
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They go play action with Mayfield. That is into the hands of McMillan. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Complete to Jalen McMillan. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Smith on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
work now on 2nd and 4. Gesicki, the man in motion. They go play action for Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. It is 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jamar Stewart in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Real. What's that?
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. Higgins sent in motion. A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. The clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg like they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Let's get set.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time,
oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
the best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Buccaneers 20.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Regular. Start.
Here's Irvin. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. Here comes 2nd and 4.
180. What's up?
Right back to Irving. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good. 180. Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. Able to get the third down conversion.
I think this is one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys running up the middle on third and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line, and let him find that space to pick up the first down.
That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Attack!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
20! Regular, regular, regular! What's up?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
Their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll pop it to Chase. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I'm one, right?
First down at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's swung out to Etienne. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
180! 11 mighty! 11 mighty!
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 15. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Let's start.
Etienne now on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow throwing on 4th down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Pick by Benjamin Morrison. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. First and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
11 MT. 11 MT. Let's get set.
2nd down. Burrow. Now a screen set up for ETN.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Travis Etienne. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT. 180. It's hot. Hot.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Let's get set.
They'll run for it with ETN. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it's paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job. So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Forced out wide. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Alert, alert. Run.
On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll find his running back, Whitehead. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard.
Set. 180. Up, What's up?
On play action, Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here we go.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Burrow now. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Gun. 11, MT, take. 180.
Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I'm one, right?
Second and 10.
He's just set. 180. Stop.
They'll run. It's ETN. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Here we go.
Run the toss here to ETN. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
Can. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
180. Hurry.
I got him. On me.
Alert. Kings. Stop.
They go play action with Mayfield. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On second down, Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he will score. Game on. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the two-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
One, ready? 11. Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from 37,
here we go.
Here's second and 8.
11. 11.
Now, Burrow. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Alert! Stop!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Aside, he's got Aguka. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
6. 180.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's get that touch. Control the line of scrimmage. Control it. Control the line of scrimmage.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's first and 10.
20. Kings. Watch out.
They'll drop to throw. Swing this out wide to Irving. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here, Walt.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
180. Real. Watch.
To throw is Mayfield. They drop this underneath to White. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They'll go. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. On the run to the right. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's swung out to Etienne. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be caught. And he is out of bounds. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
second down. Burrow. Into the hands of Yosivas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
11. Here we go. 42. Ready? 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 28. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he will not make it the distance. Little fireworks on the final play of this one as the game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.